Someone on this Houston Texans team needs to get fired after the performance against the Commanders yesterday. Whether it's head coach Lovie Smith, who has been a disappointment on season, is showing no accountability for the losses, is not holding his veterans accountable, is not holding Davis Mills accountable. It seems like none of these, culture guys or Davis Mills can get any type of flack whatsoever. He had a confrontation with the reporter yesterday in the press conference after the game, saying about, well, we are not getting consistently booed at home. Yes, you are. And then when they were talking about making a change at the quarterback position, he said we didn't felt like we need to make one, and change for what? Maybe it needs to be Pep Hamilton fired, who we were all excited about coming into the season. Him and Davis Mills were going to get it going. Davis Mills was doing so good with him as the QB coach. And then Pep gets control of the entire offense, and the passing attack just gets worse. Davis Mills gets absolute worse. The only reason I think why Pep Hamilton has a job is because of how successful Dameon Pierce has been. Or maybe you have to fire Davis Mills. And when I mean fire Davis Mills, I mean bench him, because the regression is so evident. It is so clear. He has outplayed himself out of a starting role for the Houston Texans for the foreseeable future. In my eyes, he is second in the league in interceptions. He might be leading right now. He had a horrible performance yesterday against the Washington Commanders. -1 yards at the halftime. You cannot be a starting quarterback and have that type of production. You are not making anyone better. You are not giving the coaches a clear evaluation for this team, right? At 1-8-1, your season is done. You are now looking at who is worth keeping next season. And you can't do that if your quarterback can't even get the ball out of his hands, is missing, guys. I was a Davis Mills supporter. You guys all know that. I was coming in saying he did enough his rookie year to give him the opportunity to start. Well, he has shat that away. And there is no one to blame but Davis Mills himself for that one. Which leads me back to Lovie Smith. The lack of accountability is an issue for me. We haven't heard them say, my bad, we suck, this is on me, I got to get better. When the reporter asked him, why wasn't the team prepared today? He's like, I'm not going to tell you that. He sounds defeated. This is a losing football team right now. And honestly, I think a change needs to happen soon. Like I said, maybe you don't fire Lovie, but maybe you bench Davis Mills, or maybe you fire Pep Hamilton, because this passing attack is so unsuccessful. It's so, mediocre, where every time Davis Mills drops back, damn well there's a good 70% chance that thing is not going to be completed. You're at the point now where you have to start looking at the future. Which coaches need to be here? Which players need to be here? Which players need to be starting or not going forward? And it doesn't look like they're doing that, and that is an issue. It just looks like Lovie Smith just prepares to leave at the end of the year. Hey, I'm just here to collect my checks, and then I'm gone. Let the next head coach deal with that. You've already seen other teams fire their head coach. Frank Wright got fired. I'm not sure who else. Another one did. But it's obviously going to look bad if you fire Lovie Smith. This is your second head coach that you fired after one and done. The other one was David Culley. And I say screw it. I think you have to make a change at this point. And I think the Houston Texans right now with this coaching staff, we're not on the right track. I can see it. Everyone can see it. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about yesterday's loss, how you feel about someone getting fired. As always, go Texans. You guys have a very blessed day.